These are basically the three sizes of gravel I will use when I'm potting something. And depending on what it is I'm planting, I will use different size gravel. Now, in the bottom of a pot, such as a bonsai dish or a small clay pot, I'll use half-inch gravel. This particular one's known as Pammy. For larger pots, such as this one, which has a large drainage hole, I will use one inch gravel. That particular one is gray drainage gravel or dolomite. The difference is the color. Mine is white, and you can also get it in tan, which is here in California is known as California gold. You can also get a slate color, a dark gray. You need to go to a landscape supply place, and they have this size gravel in all different colors. Just use 1 inch. Or you could use something larger, like Mexican pebbles, Mexican river pebbles. They're larger than that. It just depends on the size of the pot you're dealing with. On larger pots, you can also use broken up clay pot. Normally, you just take a hammer and hit them a couple of times, and you'll get a bunch of broken pieces, and you simply layer them in the bottom so that the hole is covered.
And the reason to cover the hole
is so that you do not lose soil. The soil doesn't run out the bottom. And also roots won't have less of a tendency of going through the bottom. A very determined plant will send a taproot through the bottom. It will take a plant longer to get through if the drainage hole is covered.
What happens if there's not a drainage hole?
Not good. Then water is definitely retained. You need the hole to release the water. Roots will rot.
Not good.
No, not good. You'll kill a plant. There are a lot of decorative pots that you can place a clay pot inside, and then the water will drain out of your initial pot. And one without a hole, you want to put one with a hole inside. Now, this one, you can see the hole. Okay, it's got a water catcher on the outside, which does not have a hole. So if you overwater, the water will go through this hole and fill up out here. And if you really overwatered, it'll spill over.
And the third type of rock you have?
The teeny guys is for use such as if you've got artificial plants. And your pot, if you're using a bonsai pot, then you've got the screening. Use fine screening, and the rocks won't go through the screening. Any of these can be used for decorative purposes on the top to slow down water evaporation of the soil. And the size that you use, one is personal preference, and also the size of the pot. The 1 inch works good for bigger pots. And this you can use in a big pot. I've got a Pammy in some of the biggest pots around here. Yeah, it's just personal preference, you know, what you want to look at. You know, and this size comes in a variety of colors too. It's not what's known as Pammy. It can come in any colors.
Well, thank you for showing us the type of rocks,
Different sizes.
the different size rocks that you use for planting plants.
Live or plastic.
Live or plastic plants. Thank you.